I'm glad you choose to make it a great day by exploring the 3 E's: exercise, eat right, and explore. Today we're exploring the Emergency Rescue EBike. Well, that's not its exact name. It's actually a Nomad, and it comes from this great company right there. Some people say Velotrick, other people say Velotrick. I say awesome trick, because if you have a hip replacement or a knee replacement and you need to lose weight, you can actually use this e-bike. It has a load capacity of 500 pounds, and it will move even if you're heavy and get you out and exercising, burning calories so you can get down to that target weight to get your joint replacement done. And you can do it with a lot of fun. Now, my right hip was completely disintegrated, so I was stuck at home most of the time and really couldn't move very much. This bike allowed me to get out with this nice cushy seat, and I could sit down and not be in severe pain with my hip for 15 to 20 minutes at a time. Now, I call this an emergency rescue bike because it's got the electric assist. Now, I was able to get out and ride and not have to use that very much, but the thing that's really great about this is this little thumb accelerator is all you need. If you drive too far out and you've extended yourself, all you have to do is stop pedaling, push this down, and it will take off for you. Now, you can see from the gauge that it has miles per hour, the battery life, how many miles you have on it, and the assist level. And the assist level goes from 1, which is 10 to 12 miles per hour, all the way up to level 5, and level 5 gets you up to 28 miles per hour. Now, this was a little add-on that I used to hold my cell phone so I could always be in communications. And to be safe on the street, I added this rear view mirror. Now, I can tell you, level 5, you are screaming along, and later we'll take a ride. I'll put it on level 1 and you can see how fast it looks. And that's a very comfortable level for me. I've been retired a couple of years. I'm in my 60s, haven't ridden a bike in, I bet you, 40 years. But I got on this and it was just like they say, it's just like riding a bike. Now with this, however, when you start pedaling, the electrical assist kicks in. So you've got to be ready when you move those pedals to either be on the brakes to hold it or to get moving. This is really a nice way to extend your range. And the thing that's nice is this Nomad, it's got the open V. So if you're restricted from pain and joint movement, you can get your leg through there, no problem. It's very heavy duty. And right here is the battery. It's a lithium battery, the same one that they use in Tesla vehicles. And the thing is bulletproof. I've only had to charge it a couple of times in the last year. And sometimes I run it just to run it down to make sure that that battery continues to keep a full and maximum charge. Now, you can see that the actual e-assist is in the back. It's very heavy duty. And you can also see the sprockets there with the gears. It's kind of like your old 10-speed. So if you're riding on flat ground, and we have a lot of that here in the Houston-Katy area, you can put it at a higher gear to get the bike moving. But if you do need to climb hills or anything like that, you've got the e-assist, but you also have sort of that 10-speed gearing to where it's easier to pedal. You can also see the big, knobby, fat tires, and those make it kind of fun. We'll take for a ride through the grass and see what else we can find. You can see those big, fat tires make it easy to go off-road. And the other thing that is terrific from a safety standpoint is those big disc brakes, both on the front and on the back. And it is road ready. It's got the brake light for you, and then all of the other things that you need, including this amazing horn. No, I'm kidding, it's a bell, but it's enough so when you're on a sidewalk and there's some people walking in front of you, All you have to do is give them a couple of polite dings, and they usually step aside so you could just cruise on by. Okay, let's go for an e-bike ride. How's it going? Good. It's so nice to be able to get out and just get in the sunshine and around the neighborhood. Let's see if we can get up here. Nice. When I ride, I like to get out. We've got some nice, of course they call them lakes here in Texas. They're really detention ponds. And we've had some construction lately, so they're a little bit brown, but it's still nice to hear the water and see all the wildlife that collects around them. Have kind of a sharp turn here, so we'll just go ahead and use those fat tires to get over the grass and then start pedaling again. The nice thing about the Velotric e-bike, especially the Nomad, is you can go on nice flat surfaces. You can use it as a road bike, go out, do mountain biking, get out in the grass if you'd like, or even the beach. And in this case, I guess, neighborhood version of some surf. This is one of my favorite places to go though. It's got these nice curves up here. When I'm walking, I try and straighten them out a little bit, but when I'm riding, it's nice to just kind of swoop back and forth and enjoy the ride. Using this as a rescue bike when you have a disintegrated hip is awesome, because if you are feeling good and you ride out too far, you can always just use the button here, the thumb wheel, and it'll kick in and give you the ride home if you need it. Now I'm proud to say I never had to use that. I was able to get out and get back and plan the ride just fine. But it was really good for me to know it was there if I needed it. Oh, look at the blue heron there. Hopefully you can see that. That is just gorgeous. Some of that wildlife I was talking about. But the rescue bike function for me is pretty amazing. It gave me a lot of peace of mind and confidence, because having been recently retired and immobile for the most part for about 5 years, I was glad to just get out of the house and enjoy nature a little bit. And the e-bike made it possible and extended my range. Now, yes, I could get in a car and I could still drive, but it's not the same as just being outside, enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the views, and pedaling along. Now, the Nomad actually has a lithium battery. It's the same one that they use in Tesla vehicles. And it's kind of fun for me that I've been pedaling along and I still haven't had to charge it because I've used it too much. I haven't had to use the pedal assist hardly at all because I've been using my legs to power it. But occasionally, every month or so, I'll just ride around on it with the e-bike function just to give the battery a workout and then make sure it charges back up to 100%. And it's been doing that just great. I usually vary my workouts. In the morning, I'll walk, sometimes by myself, other times with my wife. She's a speedster though. I slow her down a little bit. But I am trying to hit that 10,000 steps, and I've been successful doing that every day for more than 6 months now. But I have to break it up into a couple of workouts just to make it so it isn't too crazy on my body and make me ache. So I'll walk in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I rotate between riding the e-bike, or I also have a Schwinn Airdyne, which 2 to 3 days a week, I'll use the Airdyne, and that helps give me an upper body workout. The Airdyne also works well when it's super hot, or there's rain, or the humidity. Surprise, surprise, it's the Houston area, there's lots of that. It gives me an opportunity to work out in the air conditioning. But there's nothing like getting outside and just taking a bike ride. So that makes it kind of fun. Now this is a flat area up here, and I usually stick to the sidewalks because it's easy. But I wanted to give you an idea. If you're going off-road, even if it's in a flat area, I'm going to go ahead and stop pedaling and just use the e-bike function. And even though you could hear a little splashing because it rained like crazy yesterday, the e-bike just gently powers through everything, and this is in the slowest mode here. But if you want to take some shortcuts or just get off the sidewalk or the pavement, you can easily just use the e-bike mode or your pedals if you'd like and keep it going. Sorry for the bumps, it's probably a little jittery, but it makes it easier to give you an idea what these fat tires can do. There's another great blue heron over there on the pond, getting his fishing in for the day. And Katy is famous for their geese, and boy, we have a lot of them. And there's a little bit more of the wildlife we see every day. It's the Amazon Prime vehicle. Of course, everyone is thrilled to see that wildlife when it comes running up to your front door. All right, I'd like to thank you for riding along with me today. Thanks. I'm glad you choose to make it a great day. And I look forward to visiting with you during the next episode. Have yourselves a great day.